Hey, it's Dr. Story. I'm going to give you some realistic advice based on my experience. Now, it's very important that we know what our blood pressure is. And so a company actually sent me a blood pressure cuff and wanted to know what I thought about their blood pressure cuff. It's a company called City, and it looks like just a standard blood pressure cuff. There's some features on this that I kind of like, which I'm going to show you. And if you want one, just go down into the link below and you can find these things. So let me show you how it works. Now, the nice thing about this, first of all, is a normal blood pressure cuff has a normal cuff, but then if someone's arm is too big, then you need a separate one, which I do in my office. But this one is so large that it fits almost everyone's arm. And so how this works is you just put your arm through, make sure the sleeve is up, and very lightly what you want to do is just tighten it so that it's secure around your arm, which because of the size of the cuff, you have to go in some circles here. Let me do this. So you can see that's the only disadvantage of having a cuff that's too big. Now, there's an arrow here that shows you where to put the artery. It's not exactly clear. It doesn't say artery, but most people don't even know where the artery is, but it should be on the inside of the arm. There's a little picture here, but it doesn't actually say that. And then what you'll do is just put your arm at your heart level. And what I'm going to do now is there's three things. There's a set button, there's a start stop button, there's a memory. So it's got all those features. So let's see how it does. I'm just going to sit back, I'm going to hit start. Now listen to what it says. I'm not going to talk during this.
Please remain seated and refrain from talking during measurement, and keep cuff at the heart level. 18 millimeter of mercury, diastolic, 67 millimeter of mercury. Your pulse was 63. Your blood pressure is normal.
So you could see that the display is pretty easy to read, but even if you can't see it, it'll tell you what it is. So this is a very good blood pressure cuff machine, and it's probably extremely good because it has, you could do multiple people on it. It'll remember what your pulses are so you can keep track of that. And of course the display is easy to read. And I would say that's an average blood pressure for me in the morning. I just got here. I actually ran up a flight of stairs before I got here and sat down. I probably should have waited 15 minutes and seated, but I just wanted to make a quick video on how this works. And if you want to know specifically the details of how to take blood pressure yourself and get accurate readings, I'll put a link down below in the description, another video I made on the details of how to do it. But this prompts you to sit, to not talk, all those things. So that's a good feature. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, ask in the comment section below.